Hey everyone, and welcome to Shuriken Skills number 56 here in the Work Smarter Not Harder dojo with me, Tony Harmer, aka the Design Ninja. And this week's Shuriken skill is to warp some text in Photoshop, but to keep it live. So I've got a text layer here, and if I just double click on the icon here in the layers panel, you'll see that I do have some warp text options, and for some things they may work very well, but they're not the best of options for all occasions. So what we're going to do is something a bit smarter and with a lot more flexibility. First of all, I'm going to turn this layer into a smart object. Now I've assigned the shortcut Alt-Control-S or Option-Command-S to change that to a smart object, but you could of course always go to the layer and do that from there, or indeed by a right click. Once that's done, we need to enter free transform, so Command T or Control T, and then right click on that and choose warp, and then we get these warping fields like so. So I'm going to drag this out a little bit. I want to sort of emulate the sort of batwing shape here for this, I think, but not with all of the curves, but just something reminiscent of that. So I'm going to bend out these handles just here. I think what I'm actually looking for is something like the 60s bat logo, but without all of the little indented curves there. And I can drag these planes around as well, just inside of here if I need to. And what I'm going to do at this point is pretend that I'm actually done. So I'll apply that just so that I can show you that it is live. Because if I invoke free transform again, now it looks like I don't have that choice. But if you right click and go to warp, you'll see everything is still there. So I'm just going to bring out these handles on the sides just here, and then just go for these anchor points here and squish this down a bit there. So let's pull that down on both sides, and I might also need to just move the grid down a bit. There we go. That's getting much better, and I'll apply that. And of course, if you wanted to, as a finishing touch, you could perhaps add something like a layer style on top of that, of course, which will respond to what you're doing. But there you are. That's your Shuriken skill for this time. Do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for another Shuriken skill next week.